That's all right, I know what I'm doing.
He intends to challenge the dominance of the neon sign industry with a cheaper alternative that uses luminous resin.
Oh, that one's lit up there. Right, so at the moment, it's not glowing, is it? Show you there normal?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then...
Oh. That's brilliant.
Yeah. So, imagine that, 24 hours and every business that operates at night. Taxi
That's
cabs,
fabulous.
firms.
How does it work?
It does what it does. It glows.
You don't know, do you?
No. You know, neon sign, custom made ones, a couple of £1,000. Ours are going to be like a couple of hundred.
And neon signs are temperamental as well, they break easily.
Think about it, bars. Any language we can put on it. I can see frigging glowing signs everywhere. And we're the new kids on the block from Coventry, home of Jaguar, Cross, home of Usignia. A global brand that came out of Coventry, Jaguar, thank you, move over, Usignia. And think what our baby's going to see when it's born. It's going to say, I am part of a global dynasty founded by my father.
Aww.
Are you ready?
Hang on. Yep.
Yep.
Wow. That is brilliant.
Like that?
I really, really do like it. I love it.
We've got to get an artist involved. I mean, the Marilyn Monroe, I think, will work quite well because, again, the whole image isn't there, but it's iconic. You know, it's like a Coke bottle. You know what it is. We need an artist who can basically say, come along, you know, and go, oh yeah, you know, slash, slash, slash. And the finish is, wow, because that's the way he works. We'll just have a look start looking on the internet. We need to find someone who's working in a similar medium to what we are, preferably.
What about an art student?
Do you want to deal with someone who's just learning?
No, what
We
about
need someone
somebody
tried
who's
and
doing
tested. We don't want someone who's just coming out there to say, well, yeah, I'll have a go, even though I don't know. We need someone who's working already in this medium.
Doing a degree then, or
No,
like
we need someone who's commercially working. Yeah, but Anne, someone who's working on a degree. Do you know what that means? It means they're experimenting. We want someone with a proven track record. Because if they ain't got a proven track record, we might as well do it, experiment on it. You know, take a fucking LSD tab and do it, because that's what it is.
It's only an idea, John.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, we've got to get on the internet and find people who have either won awards or recognised for what they've done. If we get an art student in, it may make Mix look like fucking Picasso, for all we fucking know. Hello? Well, unless he's got an appointment, he can fuck off, mate.
Searching for designer, resin, artist. How can I narrow the search down, do you reckon?
Put the word good in front of it. Put designers in light,
Shall I?
maybe.
Oh, John, here's somebody.
Yeah.
I am predominantly a glass and lighting artist. Prices start from £15.
Ah, it's fucking cheapskate shit. That's where they're coming from.
John, come and have a look at this one. This looks... Is that lit? It looks like it is. Or
I
do you
don't know, I think it's the way he's done the light. That is pretty intense, isn't it? I see their photo, because, you know, you can read someone's face, can't you? Looks a bit Swedish to me, but I'm not going to hold that against him. Bit, you know, Nordic. Oh, they're quite good. Look at IKEA. I mean, that's quite arty stuff, isn't it?
We'll have to have a photo taken of us like that.
Yeah. Right in the dark.
At an angle.
Sour designs, eh?
Inspired by the website, John and Anne have arranged a meeting with Sour Design in their Soho offices.
Hi Mark, lovely to meet you. Hello, oh dear.
Let's put this down.
Did you find it all right?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yes.
John, nice to meet you.
Nikki.
Hello.
We're double glazing people, and we think, well, I mean, we're just not designers, and we need your head and your eyes. Now, we're in this for the money, but at the same time, we can take a bit of ourself and a bit of our soul and express it with any possible design. Well, anyway, let's turn the bloody thing on, eh? There we go.
Right.
That does make a big difference, doesn't it?
And I had an idea to get some fast food, coat it in resin, in the colour, in the glowing paint, and actually stick it onto the sign. You look at it and you say, crikey, yeah, that is part of our culture, because even though it's such a throwaway thing, we've ennobled it in a piece of art, and we've given it almost its own inner energy of light. You know, I'd like to go around the streets and pick it up where people are taking a bite out of a hot dog.
You're really getting into the art side of it.
What I like about it is that it is suggestive of consumptive society.
Right.
In your face. Do you know what I mean? From a distance.
Bling.
Bling. Yeah. On all four sides and the top as well. Illuminated. One thing I like is being able to say, where do we all come from? And I've been reading about this recently, and stardust. We are stardust, we are carbon atoms. And I think that's DNA. I mean, that is carbon atoms. And then almost the profanity of the colloquialism of that into that. It just softens everything. Because there's one thing about those two, they just talk, they just come at you. You know, it's like a bloody road sign, isn't it? It's like chevrons on a road. Get over.
I mean, I definitely see where you're coming from, and I'm really interested. The colours and the designs, for me, would need work. There's no reason why things like that couldn't be done.
That looks great. It's clear. It's got a lot of impact with very little colour, hasn't it?
Or that.
Really taken shape, hasn't it, since we've walked in here, Anne? Less is more. I'm definitely
See,
of
there's
that
all
opinion,
these sort of-
aren't you, Anne? Less is so much more.
Yeah, definitely.
No, it's really good of you to sort of like be honest and without saying it's a complete load of crap. But no, you haven't said that. But we've basically.
I'm just saying it's not my style. Come here.
There is totally potential.
You've got us off the hard
things that
shoulder
we
into
can
the
do.
into the fast lane.
Right.
Do you understand?
I can see where it can all lead to.
Yeah.
But as it is at the moment, it's signage, and
Exactly.
that's not
Yeah.
me.
I don't know, Anne.
It would definitely be worth you sort of going for a wander around, you know, just sort of having a look and seeing what's out there.
That guy was switched on though, wasn't he? The
He
bloke?
was right. Why complicate it?
I like everywhere it's sort of that minimalist simplicity. Look at the shop sign,
Yeah.
Anne. It's crazy, isn't it? It's so unchab-like, isn't it? I don't know how long I've got to walk around with this fucking case for.
Top on the list of things John wants to see is a neon artwork by Tracy Emin called Is Anal Sex Legal?
What took her to come up with that? That's the sort of thing you come out with every day. How much has she been paid for that?
I don't know, but I just can't. I know. I see what she's saying is legal sex anal, which means contrived and traditional, and is anal sex legal? Yeah, I guess it's fairly challenging. The more you probably look at it, she should have put a comma after sex.
It's lost on me, I'm afraid. I'm afraid art to me is painting.
Yeah. I think them fucking thing I had out this morning was better. The DNA spunk one's better than that. Don't you? I mean, it's a nice bit of tube bending.
See, I don't think it is art myself.
I think it's just fucking shit hot.
I just think it's shit.
Fresh back from London, John and Anne have been presented with a resolution to their concerns about Michael.
He came up here and... What did he say, Anne, really? I can't really remember now. A bit blurred.
He was very, it wasn't aggressive. He was very passive, wasn't he? And he turned around and said, oh, you'd love...
this is the opportunity I've been looking for to get him out.
And he said...
There's been no cooperation on my part.
Oh, and John said, well, I've put a lot of time into you. And he said, well, what have you done for me? What have you done? You've done nothing. Which isn't... Oh, well, I don't think it's true.
I mean, basically, he just wanted to lay blame and responsibility on someone else. You know, he's going to blame everyone except himself.
Yeah. He packed his bag, didn't he? You were downstairs.
He packed his bag and trumped off to the circus.
And then off he went, round the corner with his bag on his back.
Going humpity-hump, trunk, trunk, trunk.
I'd had enough, really, of being bent over this way, and so I just resigned. There are just two things that drive John. Number one is overwhelming sense of inadequacy, and number two is boundless greed. And you put that together with a legendary ego and a face like that, sort of run to the litter, and you basically have John, really. It's a great relief to me to be out of there. It's a total madass.
I've had an email from Thingy. Dear John, thank you for the meeting on Saturday. Both Nicky and I were very excited after you left. What, excited that we'd left? Whoops. And look forward to working on some designs for the interior side of your project. We've started working on them already. Aww. Sound. Another iron in the fire.
We're not used to people being polite and sending us emails thanking us for our meetings.
We're going to be designers, my duck. I love it. I love it so much.
And I've sent Mick
One thing I've got to do, Anne.
Mick Thrankton.
Let's redesign ourselves. Yeah? And the important thing from our point of view, maybe, is that, maybe it is time for a mini makeover, Anne. Bollocks. That's fucking bullshit. What does it say?
36.
Crap bollocks. 34. That ain't right.
Well, I've been told that you're coming for like a kind of slightly new image, is that right?
Oh, yes.
This jumper's 110 fucking quid. I'm not paying 110 quid for a jumper.
Yeah, but you said you liked it.
We can get this look cheaper. I'm going to see Zig Ziglar.
How are you this morning?
Very well, though. Thank you.
Good.
My name's John Armstrong.
John?
In the last 18 months, we've plugged ourselves back into the mains. We've become amplified. We're no longer a tiny little speaker. We're a rock concert. We're rocking.
Yeah, it's best just to work our bollocks off for full court. Not gonna happen.
There's the door. Take it or leave it. We don't fucking care.